Today is a day to celebrate in India, for the nation has risen 2 places in the latest World Free Press Index for 2024. In last year's index, India languished in 161st place out of 180 countries, nestled at the bottom of the list amongst other similar countries condemned globally for their authoritarian rules, such as China, Russia and North Korea. But no doubt Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be shouting down his telephone to his state ministries this week, demanding to know why his grip on the nation's press is slipping, to allow the country to rise a wholesome 2 places in the latest rankings announced by Reporters Sans Frontières yesterday. In reality, India still languishes in the bottom set of nations, only just ahead of North Korea, Russia and China. A nation that prides itself as supposedly being the world's largest democracy has spent the last few years being heavily criticised by global human rights groups over its authoritarian control over not just its media and journalism, but also over the basic rights of its religious minorities. As RSF states, with violence against journalists, highly concentrated media ownership and political alignment, press freedom is in crisis in the world's largest democracy, laying blame squarely on BJP Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and as they describe, the embodiment of the Hindu nationalist right. In their latest global rankings, RSF highlights that with an average of 3 or 4 journalists killed in connection with their work every year, India is one of the world's most dangerous countries for the media. Journalists critical of the government are routinely subjected to online harassment, intimidation, threats and physical attacks, as well as criminal prosecutions and arbitrary arrests. Forming an essential element of any democracy, holding a nation's government to account is fundamental to healthy governance and ensures any single government is not able to run out of the control of the people who elect it. But in India, this simple process has been failing, particularly since the BJP took power in 2014, and have undertaken a steady programme of stamping out any media outlets highlighting its increasing abuse of basic human rights across India. This week's latest Free Press Index indicates once again the dangerous direction the potential 21st century superpower is taking. A nation under the BJP morphing into the next China rather than the next beacon of democracy. You've been watching Satellite TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of my news stories, why not drop us a comment below or indeed send us a message directly at message@satellitetv.com. We do like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching for Satellite TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London.